100% I'm sure.
Of course, Sophia doesn't want to have more than one husband. She is not woman like that. And think of that, Sophia shook her head. An answer that made Rye's heart warm and he feels happy.
I'll give my life to you, my female Sophia.
As long as his mate will not walk away from him and will continue to be with him, he will do everything for Sophia. He wants Sophia. And in his world now there is only Sophia, the most important things for the lion. His thoughts only for Sophia's happiness. So whatever the woman asks will be his top priority.
Hey, you can't lick me. You just ate raw meat and it's bloody Rye. I don't like the fishy smell.
Sophia hold Rye's body with her two hands. She doesn't want Rye come closer.
Then what should I do, my female?
Clean up your mouth and lip. I'll teach you later on the river.
Sophia seems have a new mission to teach her partner.
Well now, remember to always wear this animal hide. I don't want you to open it carelessly anymore, and only me that have the right see and touch what inside of it. Do you catch it?
Yes, my female.
Rye understood. He doesn't matter anymore now, as long as Sophia happy and not looking for other male lion beast.
Then now take me to the riverside. I need water.
Rye did not refuse. He is holding Sophia and in just a few seconds, Rye's running. He reached the river. His breathing was normal, and he didn't feel heavy or have trouble holding Sophia while running.
Rye, that's a coconut tree, right?
After clean Rye's lip and told him to gargle, Sophia's pointing one tree, and she's familiar on it even though it is bigger, and the tree taller than the same tree on Earth.
What do you want from it?
The water is so delicious. Can you get it for me? The coconut, I mean.
Water?
Sophia looked at Rye and nodded.
You don't know.
No lion has ever eaten that.
Hey, it's delicious. I like that.
Sophia now understands that she should not only teach hygiene, but it seems like she should also tell Rye what foods are allowed to eat. Rye didn't know.
Well, I'll get it. But are you sure it's not poisonous?
After Sophia nodded, it didn't take long. Just one jump, 2 coconuts have been brought by Rye. Sophia's heart feels happy. She knew she had to pay for the lion with her body and give him satisfaction if Rye wants it. Living in a world that Sophia doesn't know where she is, but have someone as strong as Rye? Isn't this luck? Mutualism symbiosis. That night, Sophia learned a lot. Sophia realizes that she can tell Rye to do anything, just tell him the way to do that. Rye can open the coconut very quickly, until Sophia can drink the water and forced Rye to try it a little. At first, Rye didn't like it. He only drank blood from his prey or water from rivers. Rye never drank coconut water before, but after Sophia's pushed him several times, he can accept it, and Rye is willing to drink by his own, although not as much as Sophia.
This should not be thrown away. Still can use to fetch water, and I can wash rabbit meat.
Those coconut shells can be used after Sophia takes the coconut meat. Rye quickly follows Sophia's order to fetch water from the river. Rye didn't understand. In the meantime, he only noticed Sophia, who's washing rabbits. Although Rye's actually not satisfied because blood is something he like and it can make him enjoy his prey. But after watching Sophia so excited to clean it up completely, what else can he's arguing? Rye couldn't dare fight that woman, right?
Well, it's clean now, Rye.
Especially seeing Sophia's face, which already looks happy. It's something Rye had always wanted to see. The female is happy with him.
Want to eat now?
Not yet, Rye. It's still raw.
Sophia took a fairly wide leaf and put the rabbit meat in it, like wrapping it before roasting. She also asked Rye to take a coconut leaf. Rye still doesn't understand. But he still kept watching Sophia, who put the meat wrapped in leaves into the coconut shells again. Sophia also asked Rye to tie her coconut shells as tightly as possible with the branch in the middle of the coconut leaf. She made sure the coconut shells will not open.
Let's go home, Rye. The stone wood has been gathering, right?
Although Rye actually has a lot of questions in mind, he didn't bother Sophia. Rye was so obedient, taking care what Sophia's need. He carried Sophia back to his place while Sophia's hands held the stone and the coconut shell containing rabbit meat,
Stop here.
until they were on the grass where Sophia first met Rai. Sophia asked Rai to make a clean circle out of grass. Rai again just do what Sophia told him. He didn't know what Sophia's plan with the land there. Rai just sat, watching Sophia, until Sophia grimaced.
What do you want to do with those stones and wood until your hands are injured, my female?
Rai was no longer able to hold back his question. He had also grasped Sophia's hand and again extended his tongue on to lick Sophia's palm.
Wow, my injury's healed. How can it be?
Just now, Sophia's hands were scratched because she moved the wood on the stone too tightly. She had used the leaves to coat her hands from the wood, but the leaves were torn and still, her hands injured. Hence, she wondered how Rai could heal her. Even in less than a minute, her hands were back smooth as usual.
My saliva can heal. Especially you are my female. This bond makes it react stronger with you.
Sophia doesn't understand. Sophia, who is a medical collage student, does know cat saliva contains histidine, which functions for wound healing. But does lions also have it too? She didn't remember, and Sophia didn't study this in detail on Earth. Sophia is not a veterinarian. However, what Rai's done touched her heart. She feels warm again in her heart.
Thank you, Rai.
You kissed me?
Yes, Sophia did it as gratitude. But Rai's extremely happy. It becomes mood booster for him.
Tell me what you want to do. Let me do it for you, my female. Just tell me, my female Sophia.
Sophia explained, and Rai began to do the same as Sophia did to the stone and wood. Again, Sophia's heart melted for Rai while watching it.
I don't like being here in the unknown place, but after he's treating me like a queen, makes it even more interesting, and I am willing to stay here with him.
At first, Sophia was uncomfortable, but over time, Rai's attitude more and more sweet to her. Especially after Sophia break her heart for her fiancé. Rai's makes her heart warm. It's like a sweet treat from God. Rai is handsome, masculine, understanding, and for sure, always follow her wishes. Who's woman who doesn't want get treat like a queen?
I'm thinking later about returning to Earth. The important things now, teach him about serving food.
Sophia tried to focus on her mind.
Wow, fire! You're great, Rai, can make it faster than me. The fire is up here.
Sophia, who immediately saw the smoke, took care of it and added more dry leaves, which could make the fire burn even more. Meanwhile, Rai, who see this unconsciously, makes an unpleasant change in his face. He looks scared. Rai doesn't like being able to make fires at all.
It's terrible, my female.
Rai pulled Sophia back when he saw from the smoke rise a red flame.
Rai, let me go.
Sophia stretched. She wants to show Rai what is the fire used for. But can the lion who restrains her body tightly understand?
Are you descended from a demon, my female Sophia?
Rai looked terrified, but he still hugged Sophia. His golden eyes looked fiercely at Sophia. The girl wanted to explain, but before her words came out from her throat, Rai had already concluded something.
No wonder you are different from other females. So I tied a pledge of allegiance with the female demon?